Hello friends, welcome back to the channel Writing Buddha. So today we will be talking about the book The Soul of Truth, written by Shaji Madathil. This book is written by Shaji in Malayalam language and it has been translated into English version by Dr. Jessy. So thanks to Dr. Jessy for making it available for us who do not understand and read Malayalam. For the people who read and understand Malayalam, I would be giving the title of the book in Malayalam below in the description of the book, of the video. So talking about this book, it is in the spiritual genre, written in a fictional attempt. So whenever a book about spirituality written in a fiction genre, it becomes very hard for an author to write a book, because if they will write it very intellectually, it would become very boring. If they would write it lightly, we would not feel the depth of the spirituality that we are looking in this book for. So it becomes very difficult, and that's where author has won in this book, because this is written in a very balanced manner. The book is about the character Uthaman, the protagonist, who has lost his life, and now he is discussing his life or his opinion about life, death, his philosophy, because now that he is dead, he is looking things from his helplessness point of view. What he could have done, what he did not do, what he did right, what he did wrong. And with his journey, with his story, as a reader, we get an opportunity to understand the decisions or the way we are leading our life. Are we living in self-pityness as a victim, or we are living in a way to improve things, to better things, to take the things in our hand and change it for the better, live our life the way it should be lived. But again, there's a catch here, because now this person is dead, and as per the logic in this book, a spirit lives near the body of the person for 41 nights after the person is dead. So that's the condition in the book, where this person's spirit is narrating the story. So now as a spirit, you are not able to control things anymore, and you are only going to narrate it the way it was, but from the helplessness point of view, because nothing is in your hand now. So now, because you are already alive and you are reading it, you understand a lot of things that you are doing wrong. So that's where, when the chapter starts, the spirit tells us the condition it is right now in, as per the nature of this universe. And then he looks at his family, the condition they are going through after his death, and then he discusses about that. And then he goes to a memory of his life when he was alive and discusses that. And that incident is not just an incident, but it is something through which author wants you to understand the concept of life, the things that we should feel gratitude about, which we do not feel when we are living. But after we are dead, we understand that the condition that we were in was such a beautiful condition, but we converted it into a bad or a difficult condition by the decisions that we took, or the way we ignored things. And that is what this character had done, which he is now realizing and feeling very apologetic about. So this book is written in a very dark manner, but it does not give you any negative vibes throughout. In fact, it makes you very positive, and a person who is now looking out to change not the world but himself. And that's what I believed when I read this book, that I got answers to many questions that I didn't even have when I picked up this book. And that's why I was thinking of completing it in one sitting, but I ended up reading it for 2 weeks, because after every 3 chapters I was thinking a lot about what happened with the character, what I would have done, or what I'm currently doing is right or wrong in my own life. And that's where this book wins, because with end of every chapter, author is giving you philosophical spiritual or the moral context of the opinions that we as a human being have about our life. Also, with the fictional part of this character, author has also discussed about many social issues, such as how we are not treating our planet Earth very well, and we know how the pollution is affecting us. Author also talks about how we as a society do not let two people who are in love decide if they should be together or not. We think it is our job to think if they should be together or not, even after the kind of love or relationship they are in, which is so wrong, because that two people then throughout their life live in a very regretful situation, and that is very difficult for this universe to thrive on this hatredness towards each other, and the regret that we are not with people that we are supposed to be with. Also, how we still, after being so developed, take the women's menstrual cycle or their periods as a taboo, whereas in this book, in one of the sequences, author describes how it is being celebrated. Also, because the individual's life is discussed right from his childhood to his youth, to his days as a family man, as a father, so you understand the state of mind of a character and what decisions he takes at each level of his life is very interesting to read. Also, this character stays in a village, then moves to a city in India, and then moves to abroad. So what state of mind a person is in when he feels that he is going away from his parents, then he sees that he is now going away from his family or the people he loves with. When he moves abroad, he makes a society there, and when he has to leave it again and come back to India, so what kind of difficulty or trauma or dilemma a person goes through throughout his life is very well discussed in this book. And through the fiction story, the way author has marinated spiritual context, the philosophical context, the book inspires you, the book gives you so much positivity, and at the end, when the spirit finally leaves the body that it was with, it is very difficult at that point of time as a reader to end the book, because it becomes very negative, and I cannot justify what I am trying to say, but it becomes quite heavy for a reader to take it as, and that is where this book wins, because it is not a very lightly written book. It is a very deep book, and it can change your life. Yes, I am claiming this, it can change your life. And I would say that this book truly deserves 4.5 stars out of 5. I did not see any drawback as such. The only one point is the book is narrated very slow. It is a very gradual process, because author wants readers to grasp each and everything, and that is why pick up this book only when you are in a mood to stay with the book for a longer time, and not if you are looking for a book to finish in 1 or 2 days. So yeah, it is recommended to everyone. If you enjoyed this video, like and share it as much as you can, and do subscribe the channel if you have not done yet. We will keep on coming with such book and other stuffs on our videos every now and then. Thanks a lot.